It was just a pet project. A friend of mine and I were discussing some crazy little things that had happened in her life, little serendipities, which is a funny word because I think that's what drives everything that has ever happened with me. And I thought, well, what if someone understood that serendipities were not something random, but they actually were truly something that were put in front of you to make you more aware of what was going on in your life and to kind of give you a path. And so I started writing this book, and the main character, Kara, is going through a hard time, and she's realizing that the serendipities that are showing up in her life are giving her a path to something greater than herself. And I think everybody has that. And so I started writing it, and by the time I got to the end of it, I realized her story may be just launching instead of being over. And so I kind of reworked a few things towards the end of the story, and I said, well, this could be a second book. And then the second book, and somehow I was in a writing class with a friend of mine, and we were at a little shop over in Roswell that's not there anymore, unfortunately. And we were made to draw a picture or write something down, and titles just started popping out of my brain onto the page, and I realized that it was 11 titles, and each one had a very distinct purpose in the serendipity type of situation. And so I said, well, let's just play with these, and each one has now become a title, and now it became affirmation. When I looked at the titles, it actually, the first initial spelled out affirmation, and I thought, that's a serendipity for me. So it was one of those things that just kind of, no, I didn't plan it. It just happened, and I'm enjoying the process because I think as the characters show up in each book, at the end of each book, they reveal what the overarch, the arc of the story will be going forward. And I know where it's going to end, but I'm always open to surprises for each one. As far as keeping readers engaged, I think allowing myself to be surprised and not trying to control everything is a key element to that. Because when I'm surprised, those are the parts that readers tell me are their favorite parts too. So how did you plan that? And I said, I didn't. It just showed up, and they love it.